The secret of the black stone in the Kaaba. What does science say? A small stone, the world's attention. Have you ever imagined that one small stone could draw the attention of millions of people from all around the world? It's not a precious gem, not covered in gold or diamonds, just a black stone. It's not even that big, not particularly shiny or smooth. And yet, every year, millions of people travel thousands of miles, wait in long lines for hours. Some even cry, just for a chance to touch it. Crazy, right? This stone is called Hajar Aswad, the black stone. For Muslims, it's not just a stone, it holds deep spiritual value. But beyond its religious significance, there's a big question that continues to puzzle both believers and scientists alike. What exactly is this stone? Is it really a stone that fell from heaven? Was it truly white at first and turned black because of human sins? And from a scientific perspective, is there a logical explanation for its origin? In this video, we'll explore the mystery of the black stone, from history and belief to scientific theories that have tried to uncover its origin. This isn't about preaching or debating, just opening the window of knowledge. Who knows? You might end up even more amazed by this ancient relic. Origin and spiritual significance. The Hajar Aswad is believed to date back to the time of Prophet Ibrahim. According to Islamic tradition, it was given by the angel Gabriel, as a guide to help build the Kaaba. Back then, the stone was said to be pure white, but over time, and due to the sins of mankind, it turned black. For Muslims, this stone holds deep symbolic meaning. It's not just a historical object, but a spiritual link to the prophets and the rituals that have been carried out for centuries. During the Hajj pilgrimage, the Hajar Aswad marks the starting and ending point of the Tawaf, the ritual of circling the Kaaba. But it's important to note, the stone is not worshipped. The Prophet Muhammad himself kissed the black stone during Tawaf. But he also clarified, "You are just a stone. You can neither benefit nor harm." So the act of touching or kissing it is done out of respect and reverence, not out of belief in any supernatural power. Its spiritual value lies in its symbolism. It reminds believers of purity, of the passage of time, and of the connection between the heavens and the earth. When one touches or sees it, it's not just a stone. It's a piece of a timeless story. What science says. Now let's switch gears and look at the stone from a scientific point of view. Many researchers have tried to determine what exactly the black stone is made of. But here's the thing. Because it's located inside the Kaaba and is heavily guarded, no one has been able to take an official sample or run a full lab analysis. You can't just walk up and chip off a piece of it. Still, curiosity hasn't stopped the theories. One popular idea is that the black stone is a meteorite. That would make sense. It's black, hard, and has a shape that's a bit irregular. And if the story is true that it came from the sky, then a space rock seems like a solid guess. Others argue it's simply basalt, a common volcanic rock found in the Middle East. Basalt can appear dark, smooth, and strong, so it wouldn't be unusual to find a stone like that in the region. So far, science doesn't have a definite answer. It stands between possibilities, and maybe that's the beauty of it. Where science ends, mystery begins. A dramatic history. Here's a twist you might not know. The black stone was once stolen. Yep, literally taken. Around the year 930 CE, a radical group called the Qarmatians attacked Mecca. Not only did they damage the holy city, but they also took the black stone and brought it back to their territory in Bahrain. For over 20 years, the stone was missing from the Kaaba. Can you imagine? The Hajj pilgrimage still went on, but without one of its most iconic elements. Eventually, due to pressure from the wider Muslim world, the Qarmatians returned it. But by then, the stone had been broken into several smaller pieces. Today, the black stone is set in a silver frame. You can still see it in Mecca. It's no longer one solid piece, but a collection of fragments carefully arranged together. That episode in history wasn't just a dark chapter. It was a reminder of how power and politics can affect even the most sacred objects. And yet, even after being damaged and taken away, the black stone never lost its meaning. If anything, its story became even more powerful, a symbol of survival, faith, and unshakable connection across time. Faith and science together. What makes the black stone truly unique is how it stands at the crossroads of faith and science. On one hand, there's the belief that it came from heaven. On the other, there are efforts to explain it through geology and history. Some people might feel like they have to choose between the two. But maybe we don't. Maybe we can respect both the spiritual value and the scientific curiosity. In fact, the two can complement each other. Science doesn't have to oppose faith. Sometimes, science can actually deepen our awe of creation. And in the case of the black stone, science might not have all the answers, but it helps us see the object in new and fascinating ways. At the end of the day, what makes the Hajar Aswad so special isn't magic or mystery. It's the fact that it has connected millions of people across generations in a ritual of faith and devotion that stood the test of time. A mystery that still matters. So, is the black stone truly from heaven? Or is it just a rare meteorite that's been revered for thousands of years? Maybe we'll never know for sure. But sometimes it's the mystery itself that gives something its power. The black stone is more than just an object. It's a symbol, a story, a reminder that not everything needs to be fully explained to be deeply meaningful. And perhaps that's why, even today, millions of people still travel across the world, stand in line for hours, just to lay their hands on this small piece of wonder. If you enjoyed this kind of content, where we blend history, science, and spirituality, make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Taqwa Lens for more fascinating stories like this. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell, so you won't miss the next episode. Thanks for watching, and always stay curious. Because sometimes, curiosity is the beginning of all wisdom.